The moon is high, we've got some opinions. Welcome to Late Night Debates. I'm Jess.
And I'm Lindsay.
And today we are going to be sharing our top 5 weirdest / useless quirks in My Hero Academia. And
or just like whatever quirk we don't want or just
necessarily
like,
want.
Your thing is just silly and
yes,
there are better quirks or whatever. We also just made a rule no including Mineta.
Yes.
Because we just don't like him. And I
we're biased.
think
we
his
don't
quirk
like him.
is sleeping, and I do think anytime he's in like a
we forgot our
fight
masks.
or anytime he's in a Jess wants us to wear these. Anytime he's in a
thematic
like test, he just like freaks out. Like he's not very good under pressure, which I understand, but like
if he
to
was
be a hero,
better person. His quirk would be okay. So
but
it's really his person, not his.
Well, yeah,
quirk.
he sucks as a person because he's creepy, and he also like isn't good at being a hero. So
he's barely good at being a person.
Yeah, I guess we're just masking our identities to be MHA heroes.
Yeah. Not masquerade masks, too. Ready?
Yeah.
Alright, is it me first this time?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, once again, I had an honorable mention in Naval Laser, because just walk up behind him and he's defenseless.
He can turn around.
Not if you're fast enough.
If he's shooting the naval laser. I said naval laser, and you're behind him and he just turns around.
Yeah, but if you get behind him real quick and then just go...
Oh, and the end. Stab him. Okay.
Yeah. I did it by who we can get down quick. But, oh yeah, so this is Fiber Master, Best Genist. Just, if you fought him in the nude... he can't do anything. You just punch him in the face. Like, you think I'm less powerful because I'm not wearing clothes? Like, dude, I'll just punch you. It's like we're gonna go fight. We're gonna be in Best Genus territory, and it's like, okay, I'm gonna do my crimes naked.
I don't want to not be wearing clothes, but it also
I don't want to either, but still.
I should do mine then, because mine is also Fiber Master.
Same.
If you can see.
It's cute.
So it also said it works best if you're wearing like denim, so there's also limitations.
Yeah.
And like it's just not it's not the most powerful quirk, and it's just not one I would care to have.
And also just your weakness is someone naked.
If they took my clothes off, or if I wouldn't want to fight naked. Let me just say that.
Like, you wouldn't want to, but
I'm not going to. I would die.
Okay, well, I would choose life, and I would
also
punch his lights out.
If he's strongest, if it works best when he's wearing jeans, it's also not as powerful against me because I hate the texture of jeans, so I don't wear jeans.
Yeah.
So, I'm fine.
I mean, he has jeans, but...
But no, it said... When I read it.
I know, but he can use his own clothes, too. Sometimes.
True.
Which, that's the only flaw in my plan. Just no clothing, no fabric, no nothing.
Just...
But still, that's the point is, like, if you get a lot of quirks, I was thinking this about, like, cement toss and, a lot of different quirks. If you get them out of their element... It's like, okay, this is a fist fight now.
Of course, you went with how easy it is to fight them. I wouldn't care for this quirk, or it's a silly quirk or whatever.
Well, yeah, kinda I did.
Okay.
I'm ready to fight. Alright, so my next is Sloshed. I didn't do as many fun little drawings. I was busy. I had a lot to choose from. So Sloshed is, from Sakaki, who was part of the Yakuza whenever they were breaking into Overhaul's lair to get Eri out. And they don't stay up well because they're hard to tie. But, I thought it was funny. So yeah, his thing is to basically make you feel drunk and throw your equilibrium out of balance. but, like, what if you come up against Master of the Drunken Fist? Like, what if that? Then it's like, okay, well, you actually helped me. And also, like, there's a whole thing, like, people fight drunk, so it's like you just made us more aggressive. Like, that's
You have a
like
bad
a
hand-eye
little
coordination.
dizzy, but, like, dude, you can still brawl, and you can still brawl.
I put Bristle. It just wasn't. It makes their hair hard.
Yeah.
That's the user.
Good job.
Tsuyoshi.
Tsuyoshi.
Tsuyoshi. It's also, it has to be close range. Basically, like, it can make your hair
Stabs you with the head.
stabby.
He's a unicorn.
Right, but you have to,
He's a
like,
unicorn.
charge at someone with your head. You have to be in close. It's just not something.
Unicorn.
Yeah.
An aggressive unicorn.
Yeah. It's just, it was like, I wouldn't care to have that quirk.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, so my third was Pointer, who is from MHA Vigilantes. It was used by Compass Kid, that's what it was. And he was killed during the B-Pop arc by number 6, and, like, you can point. His thing is that you can point at things. You can find things, but you have to point with your own arms and legs. And it's like, what if the thing moves? Are we carrying this person around as a literal compass to a thing? And that's not very exact. It's like playing a game of hot and cold in a whole city. And it's like, what? If it's a time crunch, you're not helping that much.
That's not as useful.
Yeah, it's just like a human pointer.
Yeah.
Not as useful as like a bloodhound or something.
There was the dog
Your-
quirk. That's probably more useful.
Yeah, literally, when your job can be done better by a dog, maybe kill
So mine was Insight for number 3. Used by
I know.
It's-
He was part of the Paranormal Liberation. Well, before the Paranormal Liberation Front, he was Redestro's guy, Heart and Mind's Party or something.
itching. I gotta find it. I
Technical
accidentally
break.
pressed back, and when I pressed forward, it wasn't there. It's Koku Anabata.
Yeah.
Okay. The whole thing with that is, like, it doesn't work as well if the people don't worship you. Like, it only works on people who
it doesn't
idolize
work
you.
on most people.
Yeah, is what it
So
kind
you
of
have to
sounded
be a
like.
celebrity for this quirk to work.
Yeah, let's see. Okay, weakness. Insight only works on people who are devout followers of the meta abilities user. So if
that's
people,
not very useful.
I mean, it can help. I guess it can make you create a little army, but like, what if no one?
No one likes you.
Yeah.
A lot of these quirks have very glaring weaknesses.
Yeah.
And this one, what if no one likes you?
Yeah. Well, you gotta be manipulative. This is a politician's quirk. Like.
This is a TikTok quirk.
Yeah.
Okay. So, number 2, chest hair. And this was used by His Purple Highness, who was Aizawa, Oboro, and Midnight's work study hero back in the day. And, like, technically there's more to it. Like, chest hair will enhance masculine qualities.
Which is.
But first, like, putting aside all of the discussion you could have on that, why are you calling it chest hair? And does it specifically make you grow more chest hair? And if so, is that useful?
Yeah.
I mean-
Oh, I'm more masculine. I'm scary now, and I'm powerful now because I'm a man. Anyway.
Yeah. But also, like, even so, don't call it chest hair.
Yeah, it's
that's just gross. And also, His Purple Highness looks
Not
very
that
much
having
like Chris.
chest hair makes you gross. But,
No, but like calling your whole quirk, basing your whole personality around your chest hair.
Yeah.
There's more to life.
My number 2 is Control Horn, because their whole thing is
was that a
they
pony?
What?
Pony girl?
That I drew?
No, the quirk user.
The quirk user is Cowboy.
Oh. Okay. No, then it's not.
And their whole thing is they can mind control cows, so he can like make a stampede of cows, but it's just so dumb.
What if
it's
you don't
silly.
have cows?
It's a very silly
Where
quirk.
are you finding cows?
Yeah, that was my whole thing. This is a very, very silly
What if you
quirk.
don't have a cow?
It's just silly. That's that on that.
How many cows are you running into?
I don't know.
Alright, and this one was less that I can necessarily beat them, and more that I really don't want this, and it is stress. Because Redestro's whole thing is I get more powerful the more stressed I am.
Could you imagine I'd have unlimited power? I'd be so powerful.
Would. Honestly, I would have so much power right now too, but like, God, I don't want that.
No.
To be powerful, I have to constantly be stressed. And I would definitely
fun.
like have explosions of power when I didn't need them. Like,
True.
I'm working on a final paper and suddenly I'm like tearing everything apart and I'm like,
Yeah, especially there. Is that a student?
hmm?
Is that a student with that quirk?
No, that's Redestro. He was the leader of the I forget what they were called because now they're called the Paranormal Liberation Front, but he was the guy who fought with Shigaraki and then got his feet
Oh,
cut off.
yeah. I haven't seen all of My Hero yet.
You saw that.
Oh, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I haven't seen all of My Hero, so there's stuff I don't know. And I also, it's been a while since I've watched it.
I don't know how I remember everything.
She literally, anything just like she remembered. Like, I hyperfixate on things too, but I feel like you hyperfixate on things very easily. Like,
I feel like I hop around.
Yes, you hop around more is what I mean.
Yeah, I learn everything, and then once I have everything about it memorized, I'm like, I'm bored now. New thing.
I also don't learn everything about what I hyperfixate on. It's just like my special interest. That like Narnia is the only thing that I learn everything, like know everything about.
I like to just know everything.
And I don't.
It might be a
I know
thing.
it might be. I know less about Narnia than other people because I don't know. Like some people know everything about all the actors, and I don't care to know that. But yeah, I mean, I've seen something that were like normalized people knowing absolutely nothing about their special interest.
Yeah.
Yeah, some people, like, they're, like, that's my big special interest in other hyperfixations. It'll be like, oh, I really like this thing, so, like, I just want to watch this thing right now. I just want to do it, but I don't, like, you, like, research more than I do about the things I like.
I want to know. I want to know everything.
Like, that's why you know, like, all the names of, like, the mystery gang, and I didn't.
Well, I definitely, now that I think about it, it might be a writer thing in that I want to know all the things and then, so I'll like have a broader range to draw on in my own writing. Or maybe I just like knowing everything about everything.
Yeah.
One or the other.
I really do like My Hero, but I also like specific parts of it. Like when the show is very focused on the next big three, when it's focused on Deku and Todoroki and Bakugo, I love those parts. And I liked all that with Eri. I was like, I felt like I said it wrong. No, I said it right. I like a lot of little bits of it, but I really love when it's Class 1A, like being teenagers, number one. And I really love the big three. I think I love their dynamic, how different each one of them is. And then when you put them together, the chaos. I love Kirishima with Bakugo too, and I feel like he's being left in the dust a little bit right now. But
he's doing his
best, and Bakugo still loves him.
Yes. Shitty hair.
Yeah.
Love him.
Yes. But I just love Bakugo and Todoroki and Deku and like seeing how different they are and then how they work together. And especially when it's like Bakugo loves Deku. Like, obviously he was his bully, and
Yeah.
that's messed up. But now I think he's grown so much and matured so much from that.
I watched the old episodes a little while ago where Bakugo was like bullying Deku in the beginning, and I forgot how awful that was. Like, it hurt me.
That's not something we should ever like pretend didn't happen. It's obviously really messed up, and he needs to really just like apologize, and I don't know if he will.
Yeah, I don't think
I haven't
ever
read
like
the manga.
straight up apologized.
But I do like he does he tries now, and he's like, he's never gonna let Deku die.
Mm-hmm.
Like he fights for. I mean the movies.
You'll see some improvement.
The movies, the one movie with the two little kids, when the one little girl was like, somebody has to help Deku! Literally out of nowhere. Bakugo comes from like a far distance. Like you see him zoom on over from wherever he was, somehow hears that, and he's like, I got like, and then like,
my special. You never know. We all have our special interest right now.
But and then the movie we saw a couple of years ago, I think, or like a year ago, when it's
humorize.
I think so. When the three of them are like at the end, like Bakugo stays out here and Todoroki is fighting in his section, and then Deku goes to the final boss.
Yeah, yes, very.
But like I love that they're all fighting together with each other, and even Bakugo's like, because Bakugo's whole thing is like he wants to be the best, but then he was like, okay, I'll stay out here. You guys go get the final. Like he's grown so much.
He's growing up. Look at
he
it.
Is, and I'm proud of
growing
him.
Up.
And then who doesn't love Todoroki? He's
he's so funny,
awkward and funny, and we
so
love
oblivious.
It. He's so like relatable.
And also when Endeavor got the scar on his face, and Todoroki was just like slurping his soba and looking at his dad's scar and like, hurt. And it's like, ooh.
Yeah, you just love like all three of them. I made a meme one time that was like Todoroki going, that was my first kill, and then Bakugo being like, I remember my first kill, and then Deku being like, you guys are killing people?
Come on, Deku, keep up.
Deku's just so wholesome too. Like you can't hate Deku.
I want to know the casualty reports for heroes.
Yeah. Yeah, true.
Yeah, I'm like,
Have we even done our number ones?
No, we haven't. Oh. Well, I did. I said stress.
Oh, yeah.
Redestro, and I don't want to have to be stressed to be powerful. That's a lot of...
Mine is chest hair, because that's just stupid. And just the whole idea that...
Chest hair.
Like, my reason is the more, like, feminist, like, oh, you're masculine now? Like, I mean, it is a dumb quirk to begin with, like, chest hair. But, like, how is being more masculine a power? Like, no shade to men.
All
but, like,
they're saying is this gives you more testosterone.
I don't know. Like, does testosterone really do that? I don't think so.
That's what they say.
I don't think so.
I don't know. Chemicals and hormones
and it makes you strong. And I'm sorry, I can take all for one now because I have more testosterone.
That'd be pretty great, actually.
Heck off with that.
It'd be pretty great if all you need to do was take some supplements and then you're like, all right, time to die.
Oh yeah. Well, no, it's. I don't think it's a supplement. It's not over the counter.
There are
apparently ashwagandha. Ashwagandha. I'm definitely mispronouncing that one. Can raise testosterone. That's why people with PCOS should not take it. Yeah.
There, we did it. We exposed you to some of the most interesting quirks in My Hero Academia world. Hope you liked it. Add some in the comments, please, because there are so many weird ones, and I know we didn't get to them all because we only named 9.
Yeah.
There were
we went through
8 because 2 were the same.
Yeah.
I can do math.
And I had some that I definitely, like, I picked more than 5, and then I narrowed it down.
Yeah.
Like,
Me
honorable
too.
mentions, cow was, like, an interesting one, because it was, like, it gives you the speed and strength of a cow. And strength I understand, but I have never seen a fast cow.
I haven't either. I have not seen them standing up. I had some honorable mentions, too,
I haven't
here.
seen them standing up.
Blade tooth, moonfish. It's like, I'm sorry, but, like, stabbing people from my mouth, it's such an awkward kind of positioning thing.
Yeah, what was one that was like a bull head? So like gives you the head of a bull.
Thanks.
Like you just have to like charge like a bull.
Yeah, I also had just fat gums power, fat absorption, just for like the reason of this only works in a first world country where you can eat until you're fat and then go fight your fat away and then go make yourself fat again. And also, like, is that an eating disorder? I mean, it's part of your quirk, but that can't be good for you.
I mean, it's good for his body.
Yeah.
So.
Yes. But it really does feel like getting the fat punched out of you can't be good for you.
No. Some people do those, like, exercises where they, like, punch your abs because they're like, it makes you harden your abs.
Because you're getting punched.
Yeah.
Like, that's not a good way to...
Yeah.
No.
I have some qualms with gym rats. Like...
I literally, for a second, I was like, gym rats, like, J-I-M rats. I was like, who's Jim Rats? It took me a second.
That's almost as bad as when my friend, he was like, we were eating breakfast, and he was like, our other friend had a poster up in the living room. This was in college, so it was like a dorm.
Mm-hmm.
And it was Will Ferrell. And my friend just goes, what if, like, they switched the F and the W? And so my mind just went F-W-I-L and L-F-I... What?
I don't know what she's saying. This
My-
isn't even on topic.
My mind went F-I-L-L. Phil. So I said, you can't do that because Phil's not a name. So anytime anyone's name's Phil, we're like, not a real person. Phil of the
Doesn't
future
exist.
didn't exist.
What was that? Like, there was it Phil of the Future? Was that one?
That's what I just said, yeah.
Phil of the Future?
Yeah.
Oh. I didn't hear you.
Okay.
I was like, I remember my sister watching something like that.
Century.
Okay, we need to go because Lindsay is breaking down. She needs me to plug her in because her battery's dying.
Yeah.
Alright, so see ya. Let us know any other crazy quirks that we missed. Bye.
And let's all agree Minetta sucks.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
he does. Alright.
Bye.